Say again.
Sorry, I'm talking quiet. I just wanted to make sure I had my bolt action on this horse.
You shot her yet?
Yeah. Killed
Good.
the cougar.
All right, good.
Well,
It's a deep
I know
subject.
your bedtime's probably coming up soon.
A little bit.
Pretty good mine.
Fuck if I know. Go take a bank real quick.
Yeah, okay. 30-minute bank.
Or a train.
30-minute train. Have you seen a train yet?
Not out here. Not up through Blackwater.
Yeah, one's out here more so through request, just because,
Yeah.
not many people ride the trains out here.
Ain't really no need.
Eventually want to go out east with you guys.
One day.
Yeah.
Actually, I can be awake tomorrow night.
Oh.
Not a separate topic from the train, but yeah.
All right.
I unfortunately will not. Thursday nights, me and Audrey usually go out on a very long date.
Do some snuggle
Well, that's
bumping.
good.
Yeah.
That'd take, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
That's just being generous. Thank you.
That is very sad, my dude.
You added 10 minutes to my time.
You want to show her where your steel is?
Oh, Raj, you haven't
Give it a
been there?
ride.
No.
Yeah. Beautiful ride, too.
This way earlier hunting and found a grave. Like, it looked pretty fresh.
Really?
Yeah, it had a bench next to it and everything overlooking the river.
Interesting.
It was south of here. I like greener over there. And like all clay. Not so fucking dusty and
Dusty and huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It's good to be on a tall horse again.
Well, the first thing I started on was a mule.
Jesus.
Poor thing's back.
I bet.
Now, there's a clown that lives in Valentine. His name's Brandy. He's got a donkey named Dinky.
Dinky the donkey.
Yep. My favorite view of the state.
Really? The entire state?
Well, pretty close to it. I mean, this is beautiful.
It is pretty. It's a perfect timing for it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I half wondered if you were going to jump it or if you're going to slide up into me.
I was looking over at the sunset. I didn't even see it coming.
Fair enough. Like that one.
No, I saw that one. There just wasn't much I could do about it without running into you.
All right, just be careful going up here. That's why. Oh.
Boy.
And that shit the last time too.
That's a pretty good spot.
Oh, yeah. So that way I can hide up here, and if anybody's coming up,
Yeah, teach them a lesson real quick.
oh yeah, you wouldn't see this coming.
Yeah, I didn't even fucking see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely top 3 of my favorite locations.
Which is a pretty nice view. What do they call the land across the water? Mm-hmm. Okay. I thought so. I just want to make sure.
Mexico, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
From what I've been hearing is there's talks across the land that the borders of Mexico will be opening up at some point.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that's a lot of paperwork, I would imagine. You know, the
I'd imagine.
government trying to, you know, make contracts or whatever, or make peace with Mexico, allow us over there.
A lot of memories over there.
Mexico?
Yeah.
You got the baby mama over there, right?
The baby mama.
Yeah, you had some girl over there. It was, you go over and I can't remember the story.
Yeah. She.
I gave
hey,
you a hard
Mikey.
time. That
Well,
Not my
I've
kid,
never
but I
been.
did what I could to help out when I was able. So.
Never been to Guarma, and I've never been to Mexico.
you never been to Guarma?
Never been to Guarma.
Damn.
Is there a boat to Guarma here?
So the smuggler is out here. But the main port is in Van Horn. I think it's $10.
Van Horn, huh?
Yeah.
Is that right?
$10? That ain't bad.
No, that ain't
That's
bad at all.
$20 for some fellow to help you smuggle some stuff over.
Hey, all right.
That's why it makes sense. That's why I really want to try to push these drugs out of the West, because smugglers out here, so it only makes sense. The West doesn't take too kindly of East folks coming over here and trying to do business on their own.
Yeah.
Ross,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the inside of a moonshine still?
Mm-mm. This is my first still I've seen actually in operation.
So watch your feet. There's some broken nails here. Yeah. So all you're really gonna see is it's just fermenting right now. If you're around when it's ready to be cooked, 7 hours from now,
Mm-hmm.
then I can kind of show you how I turn up the heat and let it cook and cool it down and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's fun. It's it does help your bank account, but you just gotta find the right people to sell it to.
How do you do that? Just have connections?
Well, you go around town. You can sell it to the local town folks between At least from what I've seen, most buyers from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, they won't buy anything after that. Gotta wait.
I like to do it under cover of darkness.
Yeah. Yep, that's my baby.
Is it locals you're selling to, or?
Yep.
Okay. And I just had a thought about verbiage. So
Yeah, around here,
town folk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the two. I mean, some say local, some say town folk. I say town folk just because it makes more sense.
Oliver,
Yes.
did your daddy ever tell you about John?
No, I don't think so.
He's blood, but still a brother. So I'm taking it that you never let him know as well about your father.
Well, no, I never really
All right, that's fair.
knew about him.
All right.
Yeah, Dad only talked about you two the most.
He's a half brother,
Yeah,
as I recall.
you would be correct.
They were raised separately, so they wouldn't have the same history.
Nope. Definitely do not.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious. I
All
mean,
right.
he has the right to know about Wyatt as well.
You should probably write them.
I will. That's why I
Yeah.
asked.
Like I said, if I knew about him, I definitely would have wrote to him.
Yeah, I need to let Ivy know, Dallas and River as well. So I need to write a few letters. It would seem.
Sure do miss the old man.
Yeah, so do I. Maybe we're bringing him into leadership of the gang. He had to earn that spot.
Probably a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for that. Maybe not so many tears, but
Yeah. Need to figure out what we're gonna do here, babe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I ain't
Times
trying
away can
to
make it
rush you.
rough.
I know.
No, it's not about that. It's just about being able to be around, up and about.
How sworn in are you to your outfit, Oliver?
The only way out is you die.
All right.
But I've been having a lot of thoughts these past few months, to be honest with you.
About what?
You ever done anything in your life that you regret?
Yeah.
Well, joining them is one of them. And don't get me wrong, they're good people. They'll help you out. They'll protect you, take care of you. But it just seems like lately they've gone really soft on a lot of things. And I'm afraid that if that keeps up,
Well, your
Well, I hate
boss the other day when I stood in front of your fucking wife with a knife in my hand seemed to be a pretty good cause for concern altogether.
yeah, he's a character.
He hadn't been taught how to fucking stay out of family business or what?
He's the type that doesn't care.
Interesting. And unfortunate.
Yeah. He does what he does, and
Is the boy stern at least, or?
is he stern?
Yeah.
It depends on what it's about.
Who calls everything? Who makes everything? Who sets the pace for the rest?
Well, he's supposed to, but as of late, it seems like it's just been me. He's been out doing his own thing, trying to figure out how to make dynamite sticks so he can start selling that.
And the point of that to work as a group to figure that shit out?
You would think. But he's a very hard man to gain the trust of others. Or him to trust others.
Yeah, I get you.
There was a point in time where the Lost had about 30 to 40 gang members when they first came here.
It's a lot of mouths to feed.
It is. I wasn't a part of them at the time. I wasn't even in Monroe at the time. But there was some sort of mutiny that happened. And the group split into two, went to war with each other. So, I mean, in a sense, I can understand why it's hard for him to trust folks, but at the same time, you gotta learn to let that shit go sometimes. And just worry about the people that show that they have your back.
You one of the bosses in the group?
One of them,
All right.
what you call a captain.
All right. So you're sworn to them by blood, huh?
No. By brand, yeah. It's on my back right shoulder.
It's too bad.
Well, I've been thinking about how I can get out of it with my life being spared.
Is it doable?
Well, he has preached that he's a family man and he gets soft when the family's involved. But also at the same time, I've done so much for that man. I've protected him, fed him, everything. Looked out for the family when he's not around.
And ran his group
Yep,
in his absence.
correct. I mean, there's others, but shit, I haven't seen him in weeks.
Yeah.
I'll
That's a
see him for
problem.
probably about 5 to 10 minutes and another few weeks pass.
I ain't sworn myself to silence or settlement. Being out here looking upon these rocks and these hills and this dirt, this water, rekindles something in me.
What's that?
The life.
It's calling to you.
Always.
Hell, he'd hardly sit still when we were supposed to be retired.
Well,
Because the effort of retirement isn't meant to be sitting on your ass or working a field or running a plow or doing any of that shit. It's somebody puts one in you and puts you down for good. You know what I mean?
I haven't been around as long as you guys have, but I mean, with the shit that I've been involved in, I feel like it just never leaves you.
Dude, you got a lot of people who like to say a lot of things about the people and the strength of your outfit. They like to talk about that, and folks that shouldn't be listening to it, like me. That's a weakness. That's like a wound.
Yep.
And you let
Well, I
them do
tell
it.
y'all because you're family.
I know. There's a lot of fucking talking from Riley and what was her name? Yeah, that other gal.
Marceline.
Yeah. Good folk, but they got a loose tongue. And that red fella, you understand too, he was playing you for information in town, and you were feeding him full of fucking spoons, man.
Well, that's because, I mean, Montana has a very good relationship with the folks in Armadillo, so
All right.
they usually talk freely.
I mean, that
but not
shit
too
ain't
much.
that ain't my business. I'm just saying. You got to be cautious of that. But if there's somebody you know and somebody you trust or you have an alliance or an allegiance to some form, then fine.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The closest people I have here, aside, well, now from you two, is Dawn, Riley, and Marcy. That's it. Those are my tight-knit circle.
All right.
Actually had a conversation with Riley and Marcy last night about my feelings towards the Lost.
They share that, don't they?
Hmm?
They share that with you, don't they?
Your
Same feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
I
Marcy,
can tell.
you know, Marcy said that she's like the only brother I've ever had, and she'd support and back my decision as much as she could. And Riley felt the same way.
Yeah.
It's just if I ever was able to leave peacefully, that would put a target on their back because they came with me to the Lost. Montana having trust issues, he would definitely watch them like a hawk.
Well, if he ain't around to see them, then what's the point?
Yeah.
A group is only as strong as its front. If that front is a hinge and all it's going to do is swing, then it seems fucking stupid and pointless to me.
I think he's just too hot-headed as well.
Is he?
Like when we're together, like he'll have our backs and he'll protect us, but I don't know if that's because that's his responsibility or if because he actually cares about us.
You should pose him that question and see what he says. I'd
Well,
challenge
last
the
night-
fuck out of that, and I'd have respect for anybody that would come up to me and do the same.
Yeah. Well, last night it pissed me off because I'm getting sick and tired of the crybabying and the whining when he's pissed off. So I took a few of them with me. Well, Montana actually offered, so he had a decision to not come with me. Rode around the state for about 2 hours trying to find the Charlotte woman that had information about some sort of drying racks that I could possibly use for this cocaine.
There.
She was misinformed and she thought I was talking about hemp drying racks, which I already know about. And when I told him that, he rode off saying that just fucking pissed me off and whined about it. So I told him, stop being a big crybaby, you'll get over it. You didn't have to come with me. And he just kept riding.
So you're putting in work to help strengthen his gang, and he wants to act like a little diva with it?
Absolutely. I'm be honest with you, this whole cocaine thing, this is my doing.
Mm-hmm.
The Lost ain't getting none of that. No payment.
All right.
No teachings, nothing.
What good's it gonna do you though?
Money.
Well, no, I'm not done yet. If you get killed by these people because you talk to them in a way.
Well, I mean, one thing Dad's always taught me is never be afraid. Never be afraid to speak your mind.
See, and that's where I bear witness to that buckle that you wear, and you represent it in a different way. Your daddy were here, he'd beat your ass for that, you know?
Probably would. But I don't go mouthing off to folks, you know.
I know. Just goes back to what we said that first night we got here.
I know. I mean, I give respect to people all the time, you know.
I'm aware.
It's just, you know, if you eventually get mouthy and I'm still giving you respect and you keep going, and eventually it's just going to come back.
Yeah. Gonna come back upon the person that's fucking with you. As it should. All right. Well, you got things to think about, Oliver.
Now I've been thinking every night.
All right. You can find a way to warm him up to the fucking possibility of you walking away from this, and we got a great endeavor ahead of us. Should we decide to move in that direction, of course. That'll be a family decision.
Well, I'll work on Montana.
There ain't no rush. There ain't no hurry. No reason to expedite it. Take your time with it. Sort it. Can't do it, don't try. But if we move forward and we bring the gang ship here and we start doing our work and you ain't with us, I'm going to look at you in a different fucking way. You understand me, Oliver?
I get it.
All right.
As I would expect you to.
Very well, then. I won't beat that. Keep moving forward. That's what we do. No matter what.
Yeah, never look back.
All right. Well, shall we?
Yeah, you about to turn into a pumpkin.
Your pumpkin.
Okay. I need to make some fucking money. I just spent all my money on the damn horse.
Yeah, it's a good fucking horse, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't saying anything worth the money.
It's easier going down, I promise.
I had the benefit of watching you, so I didn't side or nothing.
So did I when I first came up here with him. He did the same shit.
Well, watch. Now that I promise you it's safe, I'm gonna go flying off this cliff. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not easy. Ooh, Opal, you okay? You okay? Good girl.
All right, really?
That's a rock. That's a rock.
You're a horse, not a mountain goat. Come on.
Starting to ride like your aunt.
Shut the fuck up.
Very well, then.
That cougar pelt was $1.50. That's all I got for
That's
it.
all you got?
Yeah.
What a travesty.
If you hunt, I think black bears are $4 and grizzlies are $8, I think.
All right.
And I think you can get bear bait at somewhere in Valentine, I believe.
Good old Valentine.
Yeah. A lot of shitheads down there.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people like that buckethead guy.
Say again?
A lot of people like that bucket-headed guy.
Surprisingly not. It's just... Well, you'll have to see for yourself. Most of the people are nice. Like Monty, he owns the Knight's Tavern, the saloon there.
Okay.
Real nice gentleman. He'll give you clothes off his back. All right, come on. Wish I could sleep in my fucking bed.
Yeah. Lock's
Any word on that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do some deliveries after you go to bed.
All right. Wish I could join you.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right.
I'll
Well,
get you tucked in though.
I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You be good, kid.
I will. Good night.
Good night, Oliver.
You know,
Nice.
the buckle, right? You know what it means, correct? Thought I told you.
You told him last time. Well, the day we got here.
You remember what I
Yeah.
said?
I think you said the star stands for like loyalty or something.
Star stands for the cult name,
Name, right?
and the gold
this-
leaf on the outside, the exterior of the rim, right, of the buckle, represents all that stand to protect it and serve its purpose. And the silver that it dons is our color.
I remember that part.
All right. You better remember that, because if I ask you that shit again and you don't know, I'm gonna take it the fuck off of you.
I'll remember it.
Daddy be rolling right now if he could. Do him well in his absence.
I try my best.
Oh no, I'm done busting your balls. Get some good sleep, kid.
Good night.
Night.
Too rough on him?
Nah, he seemed to take it okay.
All right.
But if his dad was gonna give him any shit for it, he should have taught him it.
You would have thought, right? Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Be super safe out there, all right?
I will. Thank you for not trying to give me a kiss with that.
You're welcome. All right. Love you. Be safe.
Wow, didn't even give me a chance to kiss you back. What a jerk.
It's like you know me.
There.
All right. Be safe.
All right, we'll do. Get some good sleep.
We'll do you better as well.
All right, I will.
Hey,
Yeah?
thanks for being a good wife. The very best of them.
I just do what I can.
You do it better than anyone else.
Yeah.
And get the hell out of here before I give you any more sappy bullshit.
I love you.
Love you too. See you.
Bye.
All All right. Well, thank you again for watching today's episode of Ethan Colt and Roslyn Colt over here at the Ranch Roleplay community. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit different. Yeah. And we'll see you in the fucking next one. Never know what's going to happen in Red M. So stay fucking tuned. Catch y'all later. Bye.